Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News.
Good afternoon. The news continues as we approach 12:30. Bill Bryant and Barbara Bailey reporting.
Couples went to the Rowan County Clerk's office to ask for marriage licenses today, only to be told no again.
A temporary stay allowing the clerk to continue to deny licenses expired at midnight this morning. She is now defying federal court orders to issue licenses because of her objection to same-sex marriage. The decision led to a showdown first thing this morning. WKYT's Hillary Thornton begins our top story team coverage live from outside the Rowan County Courthouse. Hillary?
Good afternoon. We have been out here all morning, including when those first couples went inside the clerk's office and were denied a marriage license once again. That decision by Kim Davis led to some heated exchanges inside of her office.
I would never do this to someone. What you're doing to us, I would never do to someone.
You believe
you do not understand what you're doing to people.
I do.
But you're forcing your religion on other people.
You can just stay, just
I
push
can't
back
help
away
that
from
the
the
president's
counter.
here.
No,
Just push back
we're
away
not
from the
leaving until we
counter.
have a license. We're not leaving
Then
until
you're
we
going to
have a
have a long
license.
Do your job.
That was just part of the exchange as one of the many couples denied a license this morning confronted the clerk. Davis says even though her temporary stay is up, she is not done with the appeals process.
We're not issuing marriage
The
licenses
Supreme
today.
Court denied your stay.
We are not issuing marriage licenses today. So
Based on what?
I would ask you all to
Why are you not
go ahead
issuing
and
marriage
do-
licenses today?
Because I'm not.
Under
Why?
whose authority are you not
authority?
issuing
Under
licenses?
God's authority.
Now, Rowan County Sheriff's deputies were in the office when all of this was going on. Many asked them to take action. However, they said they cannot do so until they are given a court order telling them to do so. In Rowan County, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
Hillary, thank you very much. Rowan County Clerk Kim Davis is an apostolic Christian. Members spend time daily in prayer and reading the Bible. They are instructed to be humble, careful servants of God and to dress modestly. The church says men should look masculine and women should look feminine. Women are encouraged to have their long hair modestly arranged and to refrain from use of makeup. Jewelry is discouraged. Members are taught to exercise discernment in use of media and entertainment. They believe in strong family bonds and strong homes. Women are encouraged to stay home while children are young. And the church says divorce is rare. Kim Davis's refusal to issue marriage licenses means that that case will soon be headed back to court.
There have been several legal developments already this morning. WKYT's Victor Puente continues our top story team coverage live now from Rowan County with more on what's next in the case. Victor?
We may know by the end of the week if Kim Davis will face fines or possible jail time for continuing to refuse to issue marriage licenses despite a federal judge's order. Earlier today, ACLU attorneys representing one of those couples filed a motion asking federal judge David Bunning to find her in contempt. The motion said they didn't want jail time, but did seek fines because Davis is receiving pay in her role as county clerk. Bunning's office told me earlier this morning he's reviewing the case and they aren't commenting further because it's still active. Rowan County Attorney Cecil Watkins said a hearing has been set for Thursday in federal court in Ashland to determine if Davis is in contempt. He said all of the clerks in her office have been ordered to attend. Protesters who came to the courthouse have lined up to both support and criticize Davis.
That our Supreme Court does not know the Bible or the Constitution. If they will read the Bible and the Constitution, it says the freedom of religion, not from religion.
What do we want? Equality! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Equality! When do we want it?
Davis could end up facing state charges. Last week, the Rowan County attorney referred a charge of official misconduct against Davis to the Attorney General. He said he couldn't prosecute because he's involved in that original lawsuit against Davis and the county. Live in Rowan County, Victor Puente, WKYT.
Thank you, Victor. And Watkins says it's possible the Attorney General could give the case to another county attorney. We'll be tracking the latest developments in Rowan County all day. You can visit WKYT.com for updates and see the raw video of this morning's confrontation between Davis and one of the couples asking for a marriage license. And now to a developing story out of downtown Lexington. West Main Street is closed between Mill and Jefferson, and Broadway is closed between Vine and Short because of a gas leak. Columbia Gas tells us an excavator damaged a gas line. Crews are on the scene trying to fix it, but it will take a couple of hours. Workers at businesses in the square say they've been told they won't be allowed to go back to work until about 3 o'clock this afternoon.
And once again, we'll keep you updated on that on WKYT.com. Well, a massive fire has destroyed part of downtown Hazard today. The Main Street Mall building caught fire. It destroyed businesses and several apartments upstairs there. A few people had to be taken to the hospital to be checked out. Many of the victims lost everything they own.
Everything that I worked so hard over the 2.5 years to get, and I worked hard and lost everything. We have nothing now, nothing.
City and county officials have reached out to the American Red Cross for some help. The First Presbyterian Church on Broadway is taking in people who have nowhere else to go after the fire. Police have identified a driver involved in a deadly crash at a McDonald's. The family of Norma Hicks says she was sitting on a bench outside the restaurant in Corbin when a pickup hit and killed her. Her relatives saw what happened. Police say the pickup driver is 19-year-old Aaron Potter. They tell us the charges will not be filed right now, and the crash is still under investigation. Hicks was a cook at Cumberland Falls and lived at Parker's Lake in McCreary County.
Police were called to a Lexington home improvement store for a suspicious package this morning. An employee at the Lowe's in Hamburg found the package in a shopping cart outside the store around 7 a.m. A robot moved the package to the back of the store while police figured out if it was harmful.
Obviously, we responded to the scene, and the store was evacuated as a precaution, and our hazardous devices unit was notified to respond as well.
The store reopened after police removed the package. Police say they called it suspicious because of the writing on the outside and the location where it was found. An animal clinic has become the target of burglars for the second time this summer.
Once again, 2 people broke into the Regency Animal Hospital on Regency Road around 3 o'clock this morning. WKYT's Mike Linden is tracking the investigation of that this afternoon. Mike?
According to Lexington police, for the second time this year, 2 people broke into the Regency Animal Hospital in Lexington.
Around 3 o'clock this morning, Lexington police say 2 people broke into the Regency Animal Hospital on Regency Road in Lexington. The clinic's owner says the thieves stole pet prescriptions and flea and tick medications, among other items. Police say the thieves pried open the back door to the animal hospital and were only inside for a minute as the alarm sounded. The clinic's owner, Mark Dobbs, says he's been in business for 19 years, and it's only recently he's experienced a break into his business, let alone 2.
I'm not sure why it took 19 years and now it's twice in 3 months, but you know, I guess it's the economy and everything else, and they get products that they can turn around and sell on Craigslist.
Lexington police say the investigation is still ongoing, and they are still searching for suspects. In Lexington, Mike Linden, WKYT.
Mike, thank you. And Dobbs says after the first break-in back in June, he installed additional security cameras and plans to turn the surveillance video over to police.
2 people accused of a violent robbery in Boyle County are due in court. Robin Adams and Rico Penix, along with 2 others, are charged in a robbery last year at the Danville Dominos. Zoe Reed, an employee, was shot and badly injured during the holdup. Attorneys hope to update the status of the case today during that hearing. 3 men have been arrested for trying to sell stolen items. The Laurel County Sheriff's Office says Kenneth Gilbert, Adam Roark, and Daniel Roark tried to sell a stolen utility trailer and a zero-turn lawnmower. The trailer was stolen from a business in Laurel County, while the mower was stolen from Georgetown. Both were worth more than $10,000. All 3 men are charged with receiving stolen property.
3 more counties can now apply for federal help following July's storms and flooding here in Kentucky. FEMA has added Breathitt, Fleming, and Perry counties to the list of those eligible for assistance. The storms hit from July 11th through the 20th, causing damage and deadly flooding throughout the Commonwealth.